New Jersey Republican incumbent Congressman Chris Smith, who joins you now. Congressman, thank you.
Neil, thank you so much for having me on.
You know, elections always turn on a variety of issues. You are leading substantially in the polls. The wind at your back is a good economy for Republicans. That would appear to be the case. But developments like this and on the verge of the longest bull market in history, do they help you?
Oh, I think they help a lot. I think people, take a look at the individual. They look at like you said, these prevailing winds that are behind our party. And things are, more jobs have been created. The unemployment rate in New Jersey is down to 4.2%. It's anybody who can't find a job. We still want to work hard to make sure that they find one. But businesses are responding. I am worried. My opponent talked about bipartisanship or lack of it. I am rated in the top 5% in the Lugar, Georgetown analysis as being among the most bipartisan people in the House of Representatives. I've written more laws than everyone but one person. And in every case, whether it be my trafficking laws, I've written 4 of them, my autism laws, 2 major laws on autism, issues on homeless veterans.
So this isn't just the New Jersey delegation, this is the entire
country. And this needs to be understood.
What do you make of Wells' point? We need new blood. You've been there.
I've heard that since I first ran. Right. I am totally committed to serving the people in my district. We have served about 90,000 individual casework issues since I've been in office. I work on many of them myself. I have great staff, but many of them...
You stuck it out. You could have opted. Your institution had been there a good long time. You could have done the Ronlinghausen route. He's my congressman in New Jersey. He decided to step aside. There were 40, 45 others, incumbents, who decided to bolt. What did you think of that? Did you look over your
I did try to
what's going on?
I did try to persuade several of them to rethink that, because at the time there were a lot of ominous clouds. A lot of people thought, "Uh-oh, there's no way I can win. Better to leave than to be kicked out." Yeah. Good point. But frankly, I'm one of those I'm in this to serve people and to write good policy. I do a lot on health care. Like I mentioned, the autism. I work on a lot of other health issues. I chair the Alzheimer's caucus, and we've seen a tripling of research funding for Alzheimer's. Our caucus is bipartisan, and what we do is we really lobby everyone.
So what do you think of the new governor, Democrat Governor Murphy, who has upped the corporate tax? Now, a lot of those same, pharmaceutical and related concerns are getting nervous.
Well, Neil, I'm very concerned that when you now have, as we do, the highest corporate tax rate in the country, and my opponent, who was just on in that clip, he supports that. That makes a unfriendly business environment.
Leveling the field.
No, it doesn't do that. And he even said on your show, and this was a shock to us, to me and my staff and my family, that he wants to raise taxes on the top 5%. The top 5% in America pay 60% of our personal income taxes currently. 20% of the people in my district, the 4th district, will see a tax increase if he were to have his way and raise taxes.
Aren't they going to see an increase in New Jersey anyway, because you're limited how much you can deduct?
Well, I did vote against the bill because of the
Are you worried that's going to boomerang, though, on Republicans?
I don't think in other parts of the country, no. Yeah. People in my state, perhaps it could have had that impact.
Do you want President Trump to campaign for you?
I have not asked him to. I don't think I need him. My belief is I run on my record. And my record is one of producing laws that make a great deal of difference in the lives of people, on casework, of solving problems. I consider myself to be a problem solver.
So you don't buy this? There's a mood against the establishment. And in this young man's case is challenging you. It's against Nancy Pelosi and the hierarchy that's been there forever. And they lump you in with that. It's all about you're all part of that establishment.
And that is that surface appeal, very thin and shallow analysis of what's really going on. There are many good Republicans and Democrats in Congress, in the Senate, who work every day to try to produce for the people of this country and the world, but certainly for their districts and their states first and foremost. You hear more from people who are on the fringes, who really cause a lot of rhetorical discontent.
Well, they're the ones who, in a midterm, as you know, Congress, tend to go out and vote. But again, all the wins, the economic wins that you allude to, certainly are running in Republicans' favor.
And added to that, there is a very strong, and I see it in my district, because we do phoning. I'm out on the campaign trail continuously. I'm always having meetings with people in my district. And I ask them, what's your sense? What do you feel? While they don't like Trump's tweets. They don't like some of the things he does personally with regards to his attitude. They do like some of the substance. You know, you just look at something like the Iran deal, which made us less safe, certainly made Israel less safe.
So they agree with that?
They agree with a lot of the substantive issues.
All right, Congressman, we'll watch very, very closely.
Thank you, Neil, for having
You're
me
not
on.
taking anything for granted. That's very clear. Chris Smith, Republican, New Jersey Congressman. We'll follow that race closely, as we will all the others. It is a big year, and this is the backdrop. A Dow soaring, an economy that seems to be doing pretty well.